Yo, what's up? What's good? That's your boy yngcobain, and today I'm gonna teach you how to make a fire 9 vicious type beat. So, I might keep it as tag. The real key to the sound is the hive, man. Like, as you can see, I've tried so many plugins. Okay, that's not much, but you know what I mean. Like, I've tried a lot of plugins in order to make the underground sound, and like, I just can't go without the hive, man. Hive is really like, it's the key. So we begin with the kind of this, it's like a sequence of sorts, I don't know, from the hive. It goes like, so yeah, you know, it's like really tough. I don't know how to explain it, but you see how it goes? That's like the perfect fifth. Now that's, I don't fucking know what that's called. That's like minor second or minor third. I don't really remember. And that's like the tritone, I think. You know what I mean? But you don't really need like the music theory to understand this. You just gotta have the hearing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the BPM is at 140. The default in FL Studio, and I'm using FL Studio 25 actually, and we are in C sharp minor. So yeah, the second one is also the hive. Oh, by the way, I've shown the preset, but I want to show it again. So it's AZ Sci-Fi from Loops Tuned. I don't really know what's like the difference between those, but whatever. Just choose the one that sounds better. You know what I mean? Then we got like this little plucky sound. Oh wait, wrong one. Shit. Yep. So it's kind of playing those. I really know what you call it, but like, you see, that's like the first bar, and then that's like the fourth bar of the first bar, then it's like the second bar of the second whatever, you know what I mean, right? Or the third bar actually. So there's like this space between the notes and creates this bounce, you know what I mean? So now it's this one. It's also like a little plucky sound. Where is it? I don't know, like, I've listened to a lot of Nine Vicious, and I would say that plucky sounds are like, they're quite important in just creating this vibe, like, you know, just adding texture. And the first plug is from Monoliths. It's called Gospel Lead. And the second one is from Plugs and Stabs. It's called Excess Rebound Plugs. Now the fourth one, which is the lead. So that's basically like an easy chord progression that I came up with. I don't really know what like these notes are, so that's like, I mean, that's just my guess, but that's like the first, that's the second one, then A must be like the I really know, you know, that's like the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, or like, then it's what, that's the seventh. I mean, I really guess, I don't really know, but it sounds cool. That's all I can tell. And about mixing, so I really mix that much, to be honest. Like, I'm low-key just beginner, but I know I just don't feel like this, you know, need to be mixed and stuff. And that's how the melody sounds. So yeah, in the beginning we got this like little loop going on with the sequence, just to set up the tone, you know what I mean? Um, about like the arrangement and stuff, I keep my intros pretty short, like 8 bars usually for those type of beats. You don't really need like a long intro. You know, the shorter the better you can make it. And then there's like 16 bars of the chorus. You can also make it like 8, but I like to be a little longer. And now we move on to drums. That's how they sound. So these are basically like 4-bar loops. Here's the 808. And by the way, all those shots are taken from Ultimate 9 Vicious Deconstructed album, like the pack, the drum kit, brought by Rosie. Shout out to Rosie for this. I mean, he got like B4M, Tumble Music, a fan, which is pretty cool. You know, that is great. And I'm using the 808 from Hit 'Em Up from I guess the Tumble Music. Yeah. Where? Yeah, from the 8 track. And here's how it sounds. It's all about like the bounce. You just gotta keep the balance and stuff. Like, you just gotta listen to it, man. You gotta get the hearing and stuff. I usually not mix, but like I usually put a different envelope on my 808s, but this time I tried to use this one, which I usually see in those kind of guides. It's like, so the 808 is shorter basically, and like more kicky. I don't know how to describe this, and it's basically like a little EQ here and a soft clipper. I mean, we can't really do shit without it. And yeah, so that's the 808 for the chorus. Then it's the snare. So yeah, that's like the main, to me at least, that's like the main thing about Nine Vicious and like all those new underground artists, is that, you know, in normal trap you just got your snare hitting on the 3rd and the 7th, but here the second snare is like moved 1 bar closer, so it's hitting on the 6th one, which I know, I just like this feeling, you know. It's like, it's not hitting straight, it's kind of off the beat, or like whatever you call it. So, you know what I mean, right? That's just that's the secret sauce, to be honest. And yeah, you basically keep it like this. And I like to put like a little snare here, so that's like, you know, 6 those mini bars from the main snare, which hits on the 6th one. All right, and then I've got like another snare, like little counter snare or whatever you call it. Same, like everything from the same pack, to be honest. I don't even know if that's like a snare. That's more of a rim, yeah. But yeah, I think it sounds cool. It adds like a little bounce, you know. What's next? Oh, I believe that. Wait, where are they? Shit. Oh yeah. So that's the hi-hats. Instead of like putting, you know, just the 2-step hi-hats, I made them more complicated, and you know, I made those gaps and stuff. I also like those rolls in the end, especially because it, like, at least to me, it transitions into the next bar so well. Like, it just sounds so great. But yeah, the thing I was talking about before was actually the open hi-hat, because that's one of the things that really captivates me in those type of beats. How, like, you know, the hi-hat works with the snare, because Again, it's different from the traditional trap beats, because in traditional trap beats, usually the hi-hat is either here or here. So before the snare, like 4 bars, or after the snare, 4 bars. But here, it hits like... So you see how it hits, right? Like, I'll play right now with the snare without the 808. You hear this bounce, it's like a crazy bounce. It's the feeling, man. You gotta feel it. So yeah, that's like pretty much for this part. Here's the melody. I just, for the verse, I just take out the sequence or whatever, and I switch up the 808 for the verse a little bit. It's basically like a different sample and a different chord progression, which goes like this. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing complicated, to be honest. It's just like, it creates a different feeling. Like, just listen to this. Listen to this part. You hear it? It's like, it's just a different feeling. Like, it's probably because of the sample or something, and that's how I mix it. So basically just another fruit clipper, nothing complicated at all. And then I like to make like little, I don't know what you should call them, but like, when you remove most of the instruments playing before the chorus, just to make this kind of build up, like a drop. And also, I like to make my 808s specifically for the verse higher than for the chorus, so that, you'll hear it right now, but like when the chorus hits, it actually hits. Like, just listen to this. You can hear it, right? It's like, it's just so different feeling. Like, and basically this chorus is the same as this one. I kind of remove the 808 on those 2 bars, just for fun. And now we move on onto the second part, because that's also like the magic of the 9 Vicious type beats. Like, it's just that there's always like a second part to the song. That's just what I really love about it. Like, the song constantly changes. It's not the same fucking beat for like over 3 minutes or whatever. So here's how it sounds. Xenology. I use Xenology for like this type of instrument. Somebody else might use Contact or like whatever plugin you use. Just use the one you prefer. But I use Xenology for piano. Because like, how can you even make a 9 Vicious type beat without using a piano? That's like the basics, man. That's really the basics. And as you can see, I think, yeah, it does play the same notes as this lead that I've shown before. Yeah, nothing complicated, to be honest. Just a little FUB filter, EQ for more like, I don't know, attack or whatever you call it, and a little delay. Just, I really changed like the settings and stuff. It's all basic, to be honest. But you can hear the feeling, it's crazy. And yeah, by the way, the preset I use is Grant 15 or XV. And then, as you could hear, it's the kind of lead or like whatever you call it from Hive. It's basically the same chords like as the piano, just the lead. And what am I using? I'm using the Poly Leads Taz Desert Eagle. Yeah, which sounds pretty cool. And here, man, I just use the same things. I just removed this block because it doesn't really sound good with this part, and I'm keeping those. I'm keeping this lead, I'm keeping this block, and it's basically the same drums as in chorus. It's the same song, the same drums, but different feeling, you know what I mean? So I compare this to this. And then we've got like a little lead going on here. It's really repetitive, but like that's the beauty of it. Again, it's the hive. Before this, as you can see, I used the serum, but I mean serum just doesn't have these good leads. So it goes, it's basically like this, I don't really know what's called. I think it's minor 7 chord shape. So that's basically like a C sharp minor with a like a note added here, and then I just here it's like, you know, the perfect fifth is kind of prolonged. Here I prolong the, it's basically like an octave. So yeah. Really repetitive. And yeah, here it's basically like this minor second or minor third, I don't really know what it's called. And it's again from Hive, mono leads, KS the Invader. Pretty dope. And then it just goes like this. And I think that's all you pretty much need to know, except like the mastering and stuff. Like that's the basics, and now we move on to mastering, which is not complicated at all. Like I don't make that much complicated. It's just like fruity parametric EQ, this setting, which you can't really hear the difference, but like I believe your speakers do, like, because those frequencies are inaudible to a human ear, but they fuck with the speakers or something. Then I use this Saturn, just heavy, loud, and bright mastering. Then it's a Fruity Soft Clipper, just clipping at 0, and a U-Lean loudness mirror, just to like not go out with the loops, because I think like, I don't know if like a lot of producers actually spend time on this, but like loops are really important to me, at least. They like, that's the whole feeling, you know, of the song, like if it's too loud or not. And well, that's pretty much it, you know. It is what it is, you know. It's a 9 Vicious type beat. So, you know, if you got anything to say, just comment it. I mean, it's my first video of this type, but I hope I'll drop more soon. I really just love 9 Vicious music. I think he's a great artist, one of the greatest in the underground, you know. And so be it. So be it. Say what?